Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another video here on the channel. Now today was the version 18.20 Fortnite update. Now, first of all, I just want to apologise for not really being recording this past week. I mean, started off with a bad stomach bug and I've now got what can only be described as the worst cold I have ever had in my life. Those of you living in the UK, you might know what I'm talking about. A lot of people have been getting it. Basically saying colds with coronavirus-like symptoms, colds that have knocked people off their feet, colds that just don't seem to be going away or getting any better with time. So if anyone out there watching has got that, I feel so sorry for you because I know exactly what it's like. It is not good at all. But I'm fighting through it for the purposes of the video. So, I mean, if there's any bad coughing fits, I'll just edit them out. You guys will probably see the video jump a little, but hopefully, fingers crossed, we won't be coughing. So, first thing you'll notice when we look at the map is those cubes have moved very far now. I mean, the golden cube is actually at its final location. It is not going to move again. It is now right next to the aftermath. All of the other cubes will be getting there within the next 7 days, in time for next week's 18.21 update, which will be a proper downtime update, not just a content patch. So, for the purposes of this video, Ollie, I'd suggest we just land somewhere out way. Because, like, honestly, it's always so hectic. Doesn't matter where you go. There's always people there. Can't really find peace on this map, at least not that I've noticed. So, what exactly has this new update brought? Well, not exactly much just yet. I mean, there is obviously a new weapon vote out, which is the second round of weapon voting, where we've got to vote between two new weapons, which are the Combat Assault Rifle and the Combat SMG. I'll get to a little bit more information on those in a minute, but as well, on top of that, it's just genuinely the last cases of the cubes movement on their progress towards the middle of the map and preparing to build Cube Town. So, sounds like it'll be an interesting POI, and based on the actual, like, textures that we've seen for it, it does look like it'll be very interesting, I must admit. So, it'd be nice to see how that'll work overall. So, hey guys, we're back. Sorry about that jump there. Did say might be a bit of a jumpy video because of, well, illness. But let's hope. Let's just fight through it. I mean, kind of got to fight through it at this point. Because the NHS and health services of many countries as well, even though the NHS obviously, like, provides us free, but even, like, say, ones that you're paying for, say, such as America and stuff, they are struggling at this time of year, particularly this year, because of the combination, for the first time properly, of coronavirus and the flu. Like, last year, we had COVID, but most people were sort of indoors, isolating and stuff, and keeping away from each other, so the flu didn't really spread that much, colds weren't spreading. But this year we've got colds and the flu sort of out properly with a lack of a natural immunisation. People weren't out there last year, so they didn't really get subjected to it, so their body isn't prepared to fight it, which is actually going to cause some potentially serious illnesses, such as what is going around the UK, the worst colds that people are reporting. So, I mean, just make sure you guys stay safe over the winter, because the health services, they're going to be strained, and if you need medical attention, then chances are there's going to be a lot of other people needing it as well. So just make sure that you're sensible and that you're still sort of trying to stay safe. Even if there's no COVID restrictions, don't go round hugging 1,000 people you've never met, because chances are one of them has got either the flu or coronavirus, and they could spread it onto you, and then you could spread it around to the rest of those 1,000 people, and it's just not going to end well for anyone. So make sure you guys continue to stay safe out there this winter. With that slightly darker topic over and done with, what is in the Fortnite version 18.20 update specifically based on their patch notes? So combat assault rifle versus combat SMG. R&D for 2 original weapons is happening as part of the war effort. Like the previous war effort round, donate bars at donation stations to help your favourite choice reach 100% funded first and be the one that becomes available on the island. What's different about the combat class of weapons? Sporting a tight bullet spread and exceptional power, the combat variants of the assault rifle and SMG are quite a force in an expert's hands. Just watch out for the kickback. Both of them have a strong recoil that you must tame to get the most out of them. So either weapon, doesn't matter which one we pick, they're going to be quite tight clustered, a bit like the combat shotgun was. Very tight bullet spread. But they are going to have quite the recoil. So be very, very careful on that respect. So yeah, they're going to have strong recoil, but they're going to be quite tight bullet spreads, so all in all, they shouldn't be too bad. Obviously the XP has been buffed recently. It hasn't really been buffed again, except for today they did randomly increase the daily punch card XP from 30,000 to 45,000 per stage, which is a significant buff if you think about it. So, oh, thank you, Ollie. Hey Ollie, the storm is a 2-tick. This is what they meant when they said that there was an accidental storm damage change. Oh dear. It's now 2-tick earlier. No, I won't. You might want to pop that medkit first. Then just... If I try and crawl a little bit closer, watch you make it up. You might want to be careful on that. 7 seconds. Yeah, we're defo dead. Oh, that's the team that was... That's the team that was killing us in the... What more can you do, really? But what else? What else has been in? So with the global effort, war effort in full swing again, they have brought back JB Chimpanski's quest line because they disabled it because there wasn't really anything to spend your gold bars on. There was no boards left really, so they've sort of brought that quest line back for you to complete. There are 2 new quest lines today as well from Dyer and Ragsy. So they have finally acknowledged that the Imposters game mode was inspired by Among Us, and with that they've brought in 2 little improvements for it. So you can now go into it with open voice chat, so you can talk to all 10 people, which that might get a little bit chaotic. But the other thing is you can now have role bias, so you can select if you prefer to be an imposter or an agent, and it won't guarantee your choice, but you'll be slightly more likely, and that does apply to public and private matches. And the final thing that not many people have noticed, return requests. Now, you only used to get 3 refunds in your lifetime. You now do get one comeback every single year. So if you go and check now, in cases where you'd like to return an item purchased with V-Bucks, you have 3 return requests. Once a return request is used, your return request refresh date is 365 days following the most recent request you received, up to a maximum of 3 return requests. So it's no longer 3 permanently. It's not a significant thing, but it might be beneficial to some people that didn't really want to keep a skin. So that's all from me. So I hope you enjoyed the video, found it informative, enjoyable and fun to watch, and I'll see you all in the next one where hopefully I will be cured.